Hey guys, and welcome to the first ever episode of Harrison's Automotive. I wanted to show you how to check the injectors on a 7.3 once you start getting high, especially once you start getting high to low side open codes. What I've already done today is checked the ohms on the injectors themselves. I unplug the under valve cover harnesses, which I've seen several of those short out or ground out underneath the valve covers. The 7.3s are bad for that. Also, the wiring on the plugs tends to fray right around here, and you'll get injector wires touching each other, and that can cause a lot of issues because then you've got two injectors firing instead of just the one from the crossover. The quickest and easiest way that I have found to check these things: when you get under valve cover harnesses and gaskets for the 7.3, they generally come with these extra wiring for the injectors themselves coming back from the computer, just in case yours is frayed. Well, if it's not, save them. Clip the ends off of the injectors. You can also do it for the glow plugs if you want to do it. The 4 on the outside are for the glow plugs. The 5 in the middle are the injectors. The exact middle of the injector, that black wire, is for the ground at every injector on that side. So just clip some of the wire off, take the plug out of the harness, plug this one in. Gives you a little bit more room to be able to work. That way you don't have to try to touch exactly the pins. Then you can take and put your multimeter ground to ground and positive to each one of your injectors and test them individually. You want to see between 1.5 and 3.5 ohms roughly. You can give a little bit of leniency for the extra wiring, but there's not a lot here to get in your way. I've already done that on this truck. Mine ohmed right at 3.0. So every injector ohmed the same, which was good. Then we took a power probe. We attached it, which I can show you here. We attached the power probe to the ground side of this wiring harness. We applied power to that ground side. Now that's feeding in through this harness, through the valve cover, and back to every injector. So while you're doing that, you can take a test light or you can take a multimeter and test for power at each one of the injectors. That will tell you if your wiring is complete and how much voltage drop you're seeing across them. I didn't have but very little across every injector on this truck. So that showed me that my wiring was good going into the injector coils. My next question was, how is the wiring coming all the way from the IDM through the engine harness back across to my valve cover? Let me show you how to do that. Okay guys, so at the IDM, we've already dropped the inner fender well cover. We've got the plug disconnected. I've got a power probe attached to a T-pin, so I'm not spreading the plug here. And then she's going to apply power on the ground side of this injector wiring. I'm going to take this other T-pin and check at each injector and see power come back. So go ahead. Oh, come out of there we go. All right, hit it. See the test light? That means all the wiring is complete all the way from the IDM through the injector all the way back to the IDM again. And we'll do that for each injector. The next one should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be the Next injector, still going in through the ground, coming out through the power side, and you can see the test light right there. We've got a good wiring all the way back. Now on the other side, by the way, guys, here's something that's very important, is a good wiring schematic to know which wires are which. Okay, yeah, let's not touch the paint there. There we go. And again, test light lights, that's 3 of the 4. Right now we are checking pin 23. That's the driver's side injector. So we got one more injector to check, and it is the second one over from the middle strand right there should be that injector. Go ahead. And there we go. We got good wiring all the way across on those injectors. Now we will move backwards to the second pin right here, and then we will check these injectors on the passenger side. So that's supposed to be here. Good injector. Here. Good wiring. And then it's supposed to be this one. Let me check. Second one? No. Middle one, second. That's right. Sorry. Go ahead and hit it. There it is. And last but not least, second one over, bottom strand. All right, hit that one. Yep. All right. So all 8 injectors all the way back to the IDM. We've got good wiring going to them, good wiring coming back. So it will probably be an IDM for the high to low sides open.